away, Scratch. What? Oh, no, it looked worse than it was. No wonder your empire on its knees.
I feel the winds writhing. Light stormer.
Tempest rise. It's a berserker!
We've more coming, Mayflies. Play if you must.
Yours to make.
We'll slay them all.
Like to warm my cockles with it. Hey!
A potion!
Cursed blights!
Blightstormer, and he's close. A lot of corpses. Not much else. Come, there's more filth to scorch.
Quick! Before he calls the plague winds! Stand clear of that hook!
This little spell is overpowering you, Blightstormer. Poor little hook rat! What a shame!
Find that cursed Blightstormer. He can't be far.
I'll enjoy this. Going down a potion.
Don't worry, Cootie. I'll be back. Assassin nearby!
One last gasp from the sun. Ambush! I need a little help, darling! Hold on, Pyromancer.
It shall perish. Bog, that's a rattling.
Only good, hook rat.
A dead one.
If you don't mind me saying so, Sienna, we're taking this all rather personally.
These souls pay their taxes. Where are the Empire's armies?
They fight and die elsewhere. Depend upon it.
Most likely for some Elector Count's wounded pride.
See how they come to the slaughter! A walk, fire thrower! Don't let it shoot!
That's the way, Sergeant. Flicker and see. Wheels not...
Healing draft! Healing draft. Don't squander it.
Gas rats. Plague rats. The gas rat's going to explode.
We got that poison rat!
There's a rattling. Ha! It shoots much.
Chaos Warrior!
Look at that armored brute. We're blatant sense.
Just a little aid, and I'll be fit to dance again. So, the rattling's dead.
My quiver holds no answers.
Roasty warm footsteps.
One Kazaki no fewer!
Oh, mercy! I smite your heathen soul! The rasper bellows. Is that a fire rat?
It's a downright...
There's a rat. You're a poor assassin, rat man.
Here they come! Let's get them along! Listen! Ah!
Yes, I'm incoming! Over the fire, darling!
Don't stand there, watch it, it's going to explode!
Ah, fit for the hunt once again. Is that a potion?
Out of arrows!
Does our path not lead through the barn?
The gate's locked. Take too long to burn. Look for a key.
Don't let that Rakizar know we're here. Live, please!
One less leech! Ah, assassins.
No ammo! Pass me some! Don't chuck that on!
The gurgle of a globadier.
The elf is gone. Eshen scum!
Poison rat!
Pick up your feet! Move!
Scotland Savage! I'm losing ground!
Direction, you should heal. I thought you had.
Jack, you not hear me? Probably. He's down.
Vile things! Look out!
Listen, Dory. Chaos warriors.
Remain faithful, poison rats dead.
Don't let up! We've a Chaos Warrior to kill! Frothing rot blood! Everything hurts!
Surely it was far yet, son.
From a trail of flame!
Can't face a doorway, eh?
Why should I care that the ratties are working with the Northmen? They'll all burn. Not sure there should be this much blood.
You have not earned death. To have Northlanders loose within the Reichland, such is unthinkable. Savage, hack him down!
Come on, wizard.
Arm yourselves. We must not lack for ammunition. Slay the brother!
Save whoever you can. Kill anyone who stands in your path. Sharon, there's more to burn.
I need ammunition. Cannot hide.
Hold your ground! The Chaos Warrior comes! Come with an assist!
So much for the might of chaos. Definitely felt better.
Your life is all but spent, wizard!
I'll not have another one of those!
Like I was never here.
Someone aid the witch!
Barney, it's time to heal. Good. Suppose that's priceless.
I really enjoyed getting a mile today.
There's a Chaos Warrior here.
Oh, there's no fear, Dory.
Victory is fickle.
Yeah, you have to make sure that you pre-order, you get the beta by pre-ordering the game. I paid for it in full already. It's available on the PlayStation Store. There's only the deluxe edition, I think. So you can get the beta. As soon as you pay for it, you get the beta for the game. Full game comes out in December, so it's kind of weird too because they just announced it like recently. So if anybody's watching this, yeah, you can sign up for the beta on their website, but you're not guaranteed to be in the private beta. I've actually signed up for it twice now, and I still haven't got a code for either phase of it. I'm almost certain that they're going to have an open beta for it too, though, so just keep an eye out for that. If you're wondering, you can go to the Fat Shark forums or the website. Check it out there. I actually have this for Xbox One too. Yeah, no, I have an Xbox One. But PlayStation's always been my home platform, so I'm actually pretty psyched that they finally releasing it for PS4. See what I got here. Looks like I got some new equipment. And that's where your hero power too. Every time you equip new gear and stuff, you get what's called hero power, and it basically makes you be able to complete certain objectives, be able to actually go into higher missions. You have to, in order to play on higher difficulties, you need to meet a certain hero power to be able to select that. Essentially, you just want to go through all the levels. But in the beta, obviously, there's only like, I'm not sure, remember how many. I think there's only like 3 levels in the beta. Full game's gonna have, for the deluxe, I think. I'm not sure because there's 2 or 3 extra levels. But yeah, I got in the beta by buying, pre-purchasing the deluxe edition on the store. But you can go on Fat Shark forums and sign up for the beta there too. So see. I think that's about all. I was pretty upset that I actually signed up for the beta twice now, like I said, and I still didn't get into it. So as soon as I put that up on the PlayStation Store for purchase, I knew how good the first game is, so I ended up buying it again for here. I actually double dipped, bought it twice. It's well worth it, guys. It doesn't look like a lot to some people, but it's got a lot of replay value. Pretty amazing series. Heavy on melee combat, but that's to be expected when you got hordes of enemies coming at you. You'd eventually get some decent actual ranged weapons, but right now I was using the regular thing. You'll get like this hand cannon that shoots a lot faster. So, let's see, let's select a mission here. Just play a random thing on recruit. Quick play is basically like it chooses a random mission, and then when you play it, you get bonus rewards. And right up here, there's like when the full game comes out, this is gonna be like a thing that shows you your daily challenges. And if you complete them, you come here. When you beat a mission, you actually get loot, and you can open up loot boxes and stuff. Interact with this podium right here. But for now, I don't think you can do, unless I talk to this guy. Nope. You just get some pretty common knowledge stuff to talk about here. Step in the circle and he starts the mission. You can also wait for people, but they can join in progress. AI gets taken over. That's another cool mission too. You just gotta watch out halfway through the level because you get attacked and one of the bosses can knock you off the level. It's kind of funny seeing a whole team get wiped out. Happens more than you'd think. They make sure that they put a boss right at the worst possible minute. Pretty similar to the first game. It's just there's a lot of added weapon types, and now you've got like skill trees. You got 3 different characters. Like there's the five playable characters that you can choose, but then they have like skill trees, different skill trees that they can actually choose from, and they all have their own special like special abilities and stuff. It's just like different play styles for each character. So I thought that was pretty unique. And it's not just rats now, you actually have the different enemy types now. The Scourge or I can't remember exactly what they call them. It's been a little bit since I played this on the Xbox. See, oh, Chaos, that's what they call it. So if you play it enough, you'll notice sometimes actually they start fighting each other. The rats and the other squad, other enemy types, they'll start fighting each other. can kill that pig, but I'm not going to. Let that guy do it. Yep, like it says heavy on combat, heavy on melee combat, but still pretty cool. I don't know how I'm lost. I remember this level.
No such thing.
Just trying to find lore books and stuff. Trinkets. And I was getting a little frustrated too with how long it's taken them to release this, but for PS4, but I can see why they wanted to make sure all the other versions were. It was a little bit buggy or a little bit glitchy when they first released it on the other platforms, PC and Xbox. So I'm actually glad that they seemingly ironed out a lot of the bugs, a lot of the problems. We'll see when the full game comes out, but so far the frame rate's holding up pretty well. Not really sure what. If it's running at 1080 or what. Might be like 1440p, something like that. Still looks really good. I haven't really had any frame rate drops playing with massive groups. It gets more interesting once you start getting different weaponry too. You get like my character, for instance, Victor Assault Spire. You can actually get like chain flails, like you spin it around. It's like a big club. It's got spikes on the end of it. You just get different weapon types. They're more interesting than just the straight up sword. I've spent most of my time with the game on the Xbox. I spent most of my time playing with this character. It's like my go-to guy. But I can pretty much play with all of them. The only thing I don't like about that woman character right there, and I can't remember exactly what her name is, but I don't really like how she overheats. Like she uses her staff. She's like fire attacks. You have to cool it down every time you use it. If you overuse it, she can actually explode. Not cool, we got another guy joining in for a bot. Bots are actually not that bad, but when you're counting on them to pick up like different artifacts and stuff, when you want to find them, like the lore book stuff, you actually take the stuff at the end and you get a better loot roll at the end of them. I think the loot system's a little better than the first game. It's not as cheap. You actually get guaranteed, not guaranteed, but I think once you start getting a higher level, you start getting better gear because you need the better gear to actually fight the tougher difficulties. But I think the loot system is a little more fair in the second one. This right here, you just gotta find this guy right here. He's the one, it's like a tornado. Sucks people up and they spin around in circles really fast. So you gotta find that and take them out. Once I get to play and they gave a little more when the full game comes out, I'll start learning the enemy names and stuff. But right now, like these, I don't even know what these are called. They run up to you and they got like dual daggers. We get them in a big group. The higher difficulties are pretty hard to take care of. And there's a health item over here. I'm gonna grab this. And a bomb. Wow, that's nice. Oh, I already have it. You can hit R1 to call it out. Look at an item, you hit R1, you can like tag it, and people in your game can see it. Allies. Ooh, that's a new enemy type too. It's similar to the chain gun guys in the first one. Instead of that, they have like a flamethrower. Wait for that to go away, get some ranged ammo. Oop. Seems like the levels are a lot longer too, they're more thought out. There isn't a actual bad level in this game, I think anyway. For a beta, this is running pretty smoothly. I was a little worried because they were having problems with the other versions of the games running properly, but you can tell it's running at a lower frame rate, or not lower frame rate, lower resolution, but I guess if it runs as well as it's running out of full release, pretty happy with it. Oh. Oop. Oh man. Yeah, whoa, that's not good. Wow, I'm gonna die. I gotta stop trapping myself in the corner like that. One thing I'm not sure about in this game is the actual trinkets. You used to, in the first one, you used to be able to equip trinkets and they'd give you different stats. So far, I haven't actually seen anything like that. There's something similar to that, but they're not as obvious. Ooh, yeah. Oh, we got a random horde. Gotta get up there. Oh, this game severely punishes you, just like Left 4 Dead. It punishes you heavily for splitting up, getting too far away from your group. Man, that's a massive horde. My phone. Hold on, I get it.
Healing draft.
Stairs, meatflies, stairs. worse than the smell. Stairs, lumberfoot.
No way through, mate.
Does that train still turn? If so, point that cannon at the gate.
Look at that. What are these rats?
Let me tend these wounds. Axis strike!
I hear a blightstormer. It must be silent.
Dang it. Gee, there, get on the phone. Get on the phone and all of a sudden I start lagging behind these guys.
Dead and gone.
There may be a lot of them, but they don't stand a chance.
Which guy?
They're not nameless. At least you picked the same bastion.
Yeah. People keep coming through the door there. I was trying to find the secret. There's one of these areas. I think we passed it already, but maybe not.
Let this potion work.
There's a secret area you could go up to. Yeah, it's supposed to be up there.
The door, move.
Dang it. Yeah, we passed it. There was a secret area where you could jump on a ledge, get up there and get one of the tomes. The tomes there again are the... Basically, it's like a book that you carry throughout the whole game. There's more to it than that, but you carry it through the level, and then you get like a bonus at the end to your loot roll. You get better loot. It gives you like a bonus as far as better loot. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's right here. Yeah, it is right here. Ah, now I'm being pulled. You gotta jump on this pillar, jump on that one, jump on this one, and then jump in here. Oh man, really? Oh, I can go back up. And this guy's being pulled. Yeah, there's a secret book on the other side, and the only way you can get to it is jumping on this stuff. I just wish they'd step. Oh man, I think I just got pushed. Sorry guys, I'm horrible at jumping. It's not the best thing in this game is the jump. This guy knows about it. Hopefully you can make it in there. Hold on a couple seconds. There should be a lore book in there. Or a tome or something. Or a grimoire, I mean. Can't remember which one. That's what the other things are called. Grimoire is actually half your health. They lower your health for every player on the team while someone's carrying it. But you get a better loot roll at the end of the match, end of the level, if you survive. Like I said, there's an area coming up right at near the end of the level, or let's say half the time the boss actually spawns. Did you find the item? Did you find the tome in there? I don't know if you did or not. Oh, second time's a charm. Should be a tome in here somewhere. Unless somebody already grabbed it. I don't see anybody have it. Dang it. Definitely do without the stuff there. Dang. Darn thing. Where is that? Unless they didn't put it in the beta, it was supposed to be here. Huh. That's interesting. Usually there's supposed to be a collectible here. Okay. I know it's not on the other side because you can get to it easily. Well, I don't see it anywhere. Nobody picked it up. I wish you could climb, just jump up and climb. Make things a lot easier. Where is everybody? They're killing enemies. They must be way... Oh, they're way over there. Uh-oh. I asked her it. I can't get it anyway. I don't even know why it's not in there at all. I thought maybe somebody grabbed it, but I'm looking at their things and I don't see it. It's supposed to replace your health spot. Potion or your health spot, depending on what it is. The tome or the grimoire. Grimoire is half your health and the tomes just replace your health. You carry them to the end and then you get bonuses to your loot. They might have actually not put them in the beta, I'm not sure. That, where I just showed you guys, is where it's at. Normally, for the map. One of the three. There's usually 3 in each level. Three tomes and 2 grimoires. And I think that boss I was talking about is coming up. Maybe not. But this is the last part of the level inside there. Then you escape. Oh man. You just have to basically defend the area once you get inside. Oh. The heck was that? The exit's gonna be back here. As soon as that'll open up there, then you exit out. Right back here. I think where this is at, or another. It opens up like a little portal.
Sigma stands with us.
They're coming.
Now they're gonna be coming out of every single one of these holes here. It's a little easier though, because we're only playing on recruit, but you can't, it's one of those games where you don't really want to play, and you can't play in the higher difficulties, which is a good thing at first. So you gotta progressively get better gear, higher level gear, and raise your power level, the thing that makes your character be able to basically last longer. Being able to play at higher difficulties requires a higher power level now. Instead of it just being like, okay, you've got like different gear that's like a higher quality, you have that, but you also have the power level. I'll show you guys the crafting bench and stuff too once we beat this. You can actually break down items, craft new items with the materials that you get. New weapons. I think you can craft new head pieces, different gear and stuff too. Different melee weapons, ranged weapons. Just gonna be like a little anvil that you go to.
See how they come to the slaughter.
Oop. Man, I'm horrible at aiming. I gotta change my sensitivity. I think the screen shook there. Oh, someone's down. And there's a trick too, if you hold your block while you're reviving, you can actually use your block while they can't really hit you. Oh. Wow. It's getting a little crazy. Should probably heal up. I have a chance. Man, we gotta kill that guy. Dang, can't even get to him. Alright. Oh man, everybody's down. Should be close to... As soon as that music changes, it gets crazier. This thing is raising is what it's doing, and then you can go in the middle of it. Man, this guy still didn't die. There we go. Anybody's got a grenade, but now would be the time to use it. Should be any second now we can escape. Now when you guys block, hold the L2 button, and you can block and hold square while you're reviving. You can actually block while you're reviving, and you actually keep your shield up, so you're not taking damage while you're reviving, and it doesn't interrupt you. Something I learned playing the first game on here, playing all the seemingly all the difficulties. I played and almost beat every level on the highest difficulty on the first game. You can never find a good group that actually played. Oh, we gotta escape now. Whenever it changes. Okay, yeah, they all die and then you can escape. I think it's in this thing? Yeah, it's in here. I thought it was that back wall, my mistake. This is the end of the level, you just gotta go all the way down here. And that is the end of the level, and you can see the loot at the end. The XP. Usually you just get a commendation chest every time you level up, and then there's daily, weekly, and different challenges. You get a bonus to this loot roll for playing a quick match on the list. Quick play, it's called. You get a bonus, basically progress to your unlock. Yeah, see now it says I have rewards to claim, chest to open. Come here, I completed a challenge. I guess you can do that. I don't know if I can interact with it. Doesn't look like it. And then you can open up the... They call it Spoils of War. It's basically a loot box. And then you hit X on these and... See, that's that chain flail I was talking about. 2 of them. That means I can break one down. See if it's better than what I'm using. It's a lot slower, but it does more damage. Oops, I forgot a loot box. I don't like calling them loot boxes, it sounds bad. Let's call it Spoils of War, I guess. And that gun, the repeater pistol, I actually like that better because it's way faster. I'm gonna go see if I can equip something better. Where the heck am I? Oh yeah, it's down here. Got turned around there for a second. You just go here and whatever your power is, something that's better. It's not, yeah, it's way better. Great sword. And you can see the stamina, so that's basically how many shields that you have. When you go to block, you hold L2, you can see little shield symbols. It basically shows you how many times you can block. Each hit that they take on you is like a half, depending on what their damage is. Sometimes it's less than half. So basically that's 3 shield symbols, stamina. So some of these have 2, some of them have 3. The power is more damage. And I can break these down later. I'll show you guys that. Don't really like the crossbow, so I'm actually glad I got that repeater. See, I can kind of move it around a little bit. Rotate my hero. It's almost like a chain gun, old school chain gun. It fires rapidly. You can tap it, or I don't know if you can hold it down. I don't think. I'm just trying to equip better gear here. Bring my character up to snuff. Oh, what the heck?
It occurs to me that our realms have common cause.
Yeah, see, if you're in the game, she can actually hold her fire ability, but if she holds it too long, she overheats and blows up. If she does it in here, obviously nothing happens, but if she does it in the game, you use her abilities way too much, the staff. She overheats and I can actually down her. So, because I'm the host, I gotta go here and choose. I can go to custom game and choose the actual mission, but for some reason it only shows one map. So, I'll go to quick play and see if I can find any progress, or it chooses a random mission basically. So, and then when you start the thing, you go down here to start it. But I gotta select I thought I did select a mission. Play. Oh, I must have denied it. He has to accept it too. Dang it. Just in time, come on, where you at? Yeah, this is where you select heroes. You can change it while you're in here, as long as someone else isn't using it. Come to this little skull on the wall. See, these are the 5 characters. And then the other ones are, once you level up to a certain rank, I think the first one's level 10. You unlock their different character, actually level 7. The third one is at level 12. But each one of them is different. They have different abilities, different traits, different roles basically. Like their basic one is like, like this one, hitting 3 enemies in one swing grants 10% increased attack speed for 6 seconds. And that's like the bonuses that you get. Once you fill up the meter, you can actually hit and activate a certain ability. Each one of these actually has a different look too, and a different set of skills. And you can actually change those too. Once you level up, there's like a skill tree thing where you can actually swap those out. But for right now, I'm not high enough level. I'm only level 3. Just started playing again. And there's supposed to be, I can't activate that, but there's supposed to be daily challenges. I could have swore I played the beta before and I was able to interact with this, but I don't know. It's shining like I can. Oh, there we go. Oh, he was the host. What? Guess I wasn't the host after all. Okay. Maybe I went there and made a suggestion to start a new mission. Okay, and then he just has to go down here to the bubble, start it. Either wait for more people or start it. It's on recruit, so it's not really that hard, but it's always nice to have 4 real people instead of 3 bots, or 2, even 2 bots. They don't really, they actually wander off on their own. It's kind of disappointing, but it's to be expected. They don't want to make the AI too smart, because then nobody would want to play with other people as much, I don't think. Certain people.
Turns out Alicia's having trouble extending the bridge of shadows into certain areas around Hellfire. She's traced the disturbance to an old elven temple. I need you to fix it up.
Oop. This was one of my favorite levels too. It's a super huge forest. They blend the different enemy types pretty well around here. Oh, I got more ammo too, cool. They like to hide a lot of stuff in these tree trunks too. So you gotta basically look around. Special potions.
Not bad, Mayfly. I thought you'd miss.
Probably gonna be my last level. I'm getting freaking tired. Staying up late playing a different game, but trying the Easter eggs and stuff in it. Should be broadcasting a lot more here too, different games. Just picked up that Star Ocean, so I'll probably be broadcasting that. I play a lot of different games. If you look at my profile, you see that. There isn't really a genre I don't really like. Real-time strategy maybe, but I'd play some Command & Conquer any day if they had it on here. They got keyboard and mouse support, of course, but... So I tend to block a lot, because I never know if there's going to be an enemy sneaking up behind me or whatever. Combination of swinging, but... Yeah, like see there's an enemy behind me, swinging around the tree area. Just swinging wildly. I think there's no percentage stats for how many times you miss. If anybody watches this and they're on the fence about this game, don't be, it's amazing. Great series. Oh!
The Empire's not falling. Not while I can open the blade.
This is one of the most thought out levels of the game that I've seen so far. A lot of branching paths you can go through. Like there's a left path there, but you can also go up top. I think you can go up top, maybe not. But it goes from like forest area to like a big coliseum. Ooh, there's a boss coming. It's one of the new enemy types. It's like a big troll. There's different types of these trolls too. This one shoots out bile, vomit, like an acid. It definitely takes more than one person to take this down. Ooh, see, you're in the acid right now. He vomits that out. It's weird because he does this thing where he recharges and you can do damage, but it doesn't do as much damage. Ooh, what the heck? We got two of them. Oh. Yeah, that thing's pretty tall when it actually stands fully up. Yeah, the first one only had, I think they started adding bosses to it, like during the expansions. But this base game, this is part of the base game, they actually have more of what they started to do in the first game. Like the different enemy bosses, and I think there's like a fire version of this too, I'm not sure, I forgot. This one's pretty nasty, it's almost like a rock made out of stone or something. Kinda reminds me of an Elder Scrolls enemy, like the trolls in that. Let's see, somebody picked up a... I thought somebody picked up a tome, maybe not. It's usually the sound it makes when somebody picks up a collectible. Not sure, you get rewards too, like when the full game comes out. You get special rewards or in-game bonuses for playing the beta. There should be an open beta too. I'm not sure if there is going to be one, but obviously when they have a closed one, they have an open one. Should be more near launch. The game comes out in December, so the PlayStation Store says like May of next year or March, something like that. It's coming out in December, guys. Next month. I thought that was kind of funny when I looked at the store. I saw that it's a placeholder, basically a placeholder date. Sony doesn't know exactly what the date is because it could change at any time, but by the looks of this beta and how well it's running, I don't think they should have to delay it any time. Plus they probably want to cash in on the holiday sales too. The only thing I'm unsure of though, I think at launch I don't think they're going to have a physical release of the game. I think it's only digital only. So if you're even slightly interested, you can buy the I think there's just the deluxe edition on the store, or ultimate edition, not deluxe, ultimate. And it's like $54.99 or something like that. I had to do a manual search for the game to pre-order it. I paid for the game in full already. I played this on Xbox, so I'm kind of familiar with the game. Still not that great at it, obviously, but I try. You can easily get lost in this level, too. Ooh. I'm just really hoping the community's a little better on this one. This is not really like a mainstream title, which is a good thing. But this series does have a cult following. It's more so on PC, but I'm hoping the PlayStation community holds up a little better on this one. They had their die-hard players that you'd see on, like if you played as much as I did in the first one. You'd see like the same people every day if you play it. Like you'd notice names or whatever. I actually have a list of PlayStation friends that played the first one. I have a custom list of people I played the first game with. So I'm actually hoping they buy the second one. Actually hoping my friends come back and start playing this one. It's definitely a series or a game that you can actually come back to at any time. Play a level here, play a level there, or even play for long periods of time like my crazy. You know what? You gotta watch, yeah, that's why I'm turning around all the time. You gotta watch these random stray enemies out in the middle of nowhere. I can hold R2. Oh, I usually hold R2 and do a charged attack on those. It stabs through their body. Seems to do more damage, obviously. It gives you like a boost of damage to them. Pierces through their armor, kind of. You got a random crazy horde. These are almost like swamp people. there is a enemy out there somewhere disappearing. One of those tornado type. Oh, it's that. Okay. Oh man. Jumped on it. These levels are a lot longer than the first game's levels. It almost seems like they're twice as long. So you're basically getting 2 to 3 levels in one. I'm pretty impressed by it. This area right here is always a pain. This is usually where I get surrounded, but luckily we fought them up top. Dang, dwarf, slow down, buddy. Yeah, it's one of those games where if you spend too much time in one area, they don't really punish you for it, kind of, in a way, but they just send hordes of enemies at you. With the visual, with the audio cue, basically tell you that there's enemies coming, a horde. Still have a horde coming. Oh. Dang, see how there's a mixture of the rats and the new enemies here. They work together sometimes, but sometimes they actually fight each other. I've seen that from time to time. Oh, we got a chain gunner back there. I think he's back. Oh, it's another troll. Shh, I knew it was something. Dang, I gotta get these regular enemies out of here. This is a bad area for one of those. Oh, right over my screen. I can't see a darn thing. Oh, there he is. Oh, man. Holy crap. Thing's huge. And I do have a good... See, this is why I like this gun, because you can actually fire rapidly. The faster you pull the trigger, the faster the gun shoots. Typically does more damage than one of the rifles. Or shoots faster, so you actually do more damage over time. Definitely have to team up on this guy. Oh man, I had a grenade this whole time that I could have been using. Crap. Almost down. Yeah, this seems like he absorbs damage when he goes down like that. Just trying to get him to stop vomiting everywhere. There he goes. Definitely wouldn't want to run into something like this in the woods. Oh, cool, he's got, that's a loot die. It's, in the original game, if you got 1 or 2 of those, you actually get a better loot roll. It's the same concept in this game, though. You pick it up and you get better, chance at better gear. The loot system's way more fair in this one than the original. The longer you have to rely on, like, that makes it better, but you can still get better gear otherwise. Definitely don't want to jump down there, dwarf. He is out hopping around, trying to get up to our level. Oh.
Are you dead? There's a chaos warrior here.
And I tend to hold out with my health. While the dwarf is depleting health, he goes down to 1 health because he got the white bar.
Well, it makes sense.
There you got some health there. But I usually hold out until I'm at that, or near death, and then use my health. I learned that playing the highest difficulty on the first one. Learn to conserve your supplies. Of course on easy, we're playing on actually recruit. It's a little easier so you don't run into too many. They don't do as much damage to you. Oh! You got a problem here. I gotta figure where I'm at. Oh, don't bring him to me! Thought he was bringing that. Oh man, that took some damage, and I have now. Oh, now I need to heal if I can get revived here. Guys, back here! Oh, there we go. Carillion got me. That's what the character's name is. That the woman with the two blades. Her name's Carillion. Okay. Hold on, guys. I hear there. I was just broadcasting the game because I want people to see it. Oh, you're having her play? Yeah, I'm broadcasting Vermintide too. I was just talking to the people that were watching. Yeah, it's not out yet. It's the beta. What are you playing? Oh. I didn't know he had the game. He's got Black Ops 4 though. Oh. Oh, he's playing on you. I actually had quite a few people watching me play this. It's not bad. I thought you were one of them. Oof. Oh yeah, Cameron, I have a code for you for Battlefield. Yeah, I gotta finish this level and give it to him. I'll just send it to his thing. I just didn't want Gabriel to get it and redeem it on his profile and not have the game. Yeah. I'm broadcasting right now, but I've actually been broadcasting for an hour and a half now. 100 hour and 25 minutes. Just this game, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, mine would probably do that with modern stuff too. This game actually runs flawlessly at 4K, so I don't really think my computer's that out. If I can run Vermintide 2 and 4K at 60 frames but I built my own. Yes, it's that.
You seem less sure.
Yes, well, this is Elgin territory. Shoddy looking.
I'm gonna start broadcasting all my games now. The last game I broadcasted was San Andreas or Vice City. I like that better. I'm gonna use that. Grab another one.
Using a potion. Yes, well, this is Elgin territory. Shoddy looking.
Well, this is Elgin territory. Shoddy looking.
I like that better. I'm gonna use that. Grab another one. Potions are better because they actually heal for full health. Man, I don't like those enemies. I know it's a trophy in the main game to realign the altars within 30 seconds or a minute. You just gotta rotate it until it lights up and stop. Oh man. There you go. This guy knows how to do it. I was just telling these people I played it before because I have it on the Xbox One too. I have the full game on there. None of the DLCs, but I wasn't gonna pay. There's so many different enemy types in this, not just rats now, you actually have the... Oh dang, they realigned the altars pretty fast, not as fast. They're supposed to, but... The goal of this is for somebody to protect the guy that's trying to realign this stuff. And he's getting hit, so... Dang, dwarf, you need to pay attention. Survive until the ailment is complete. Oh yeah, this is a survive while you... Wow! Somebody asked me how I got the beta. Had to put my microphone on, tell them that I got it by buying the game in advance. I didn't want to do that, but they haven't given me a code yet, so... No. The only way I got it is buying. I bought the Ultimate Edition already. Oh, I found out why I lost internet yesterday. Why my internet was down. Somebody did a denial of service attack on my network from like Britain or something like that, or another country. So it was down like all morning. I logged into my router and I looked at the activity and it says denial of service attack and where it was from, the IP address and everything. So what I'm going to do next year when I start working again, I'm going to sign up for NordVPN and I'm going to have a VPN connection. So I don't have to worry about people doing that to me. So my network will be secured, it'll be private. Virtual private network, that's what VPN. Somebody asked me how I got the beta code. I didn't get it. I'm looking to see if I got one. I'm gonna look to see if I got a thing on here. Google security alert. I had to sign into my Google account on this device. Nope, still no freaking beta code. Pre-order the Ultimate Edition if you want the full experience, including instant access to the closed beta and exclusive content. You can now pre-order the Ultimate Pre-order Edition to get the following: 4 days early access, instant closed beta access, Sigmar Keep Statue, Helmgard, Hillary theme skins, 2x portrait frames, 6x exclusive heroic deeds, Shadows over Bogenhofen DLC, and back to Uberstrike DLC. It was like $54.99. I'm gonna actually exit out. Change my gear, get my stuff here. I don't want to play the beta too much. I'll play it again tomorrow, but the crossbow's horrible. Go here. This is normally where you turn in the stuff, but I can't turn it on. Two-handed, 29. Which TV are you using? Oh, you're playing split screen? Oh, okay. I was wondering about that. I'm like... I hate seeing that little star on my screen for the equipment, so I want to go through all my stuff. Talents. Need to be level 5. Hopefully I get bonus outfits though when I play the full thing. How do you bring up the list of people who are viewing your video? It's really annoying that I can't do that.
I fear you are a slave to your flames, rather than the reverse. You, I like, but only a simpleton.
I gotta hit the share button. Let's see, share music, start share, play video clip, screen. Sharing and broadcast settings, video clip settings, audio sharing, link with other broadcast settings, view comments, audio sharing, comments to speech. Enable comments to speech. Comments are spoken only when the system language is set to English. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Do it again and I'll... I have a camera, but I'm not going to put it on because I haven't looked into the mirror today, so I don't know what I look like. I probably look like a Sasquatch. I haven't shaved in 2 days. And I did just hang lights outside too, so maybe I scared a few people away. I finished. I did a good job because I finished. There's a pole, like my steps that go up to my house and to my door or whatever. There's two poles, and there's one that goes under the steps. So I routed them underneath the steps, and then I like wrapped them around the other pole. So instead of just the front 4 poles, I have the 5th one. I'm gonna stop broadcasting, guys, because I gotta take a break. I've been playing this for like 3 hours straight, so yeah. Next time. Catch you next time.